right quick. I want to hear what it sound like. What's the word? It's your boy Mojo, man,
Yo,
and your boy
yo,
Lero Dinero. This is the OMP,
you already know.
Organized Media Podcast, y'all. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And we got a dope show for y'all today, man. First off,
Super dope.
hope y'all had a good week, man. How was your week, bro? Just
Man, it was
gonna
cool,
ask.
man. You know, a lot of work.
Okay.
I was sick for a couple days, but I bounced back into
You know,
shape.
we always bounce back. Don't keep a good brother down. You feel
You
me?
feel me? Well, I ain't
I
gonna say sick. I was under the weather.
Under the weather, that's all it is. Yeah, you know, we ain't really be sick out here, just a
You
little under
know?
the weather. You feel me? Definitely had myself a good week, man. I ain't gonna lie, I went OT or whatever, came back, had a really good time. I ain't gonna BS, man. It was. I enjoyed myself. Definitely enjoyed myself to the
For
fullest. You know what
sure.
I'm saying? Can't wait to do it again. You feel
Hey,
me?
anytime OT is like a little mini
Yes,
vacation,
sir.
man.
Yes, sir. Definitely, definitely,
Sometimes you
definitely.
need to get away.
You got to.
You
I
gotta get
mean,
away.
you got to get away from the norm sometimes, man. Especially when you're dealing with, a little bit of mess. You want to get to some peace, man.
You know,
No stress. You know what
get
I'm
away
saying?
from
No
all the
mess, no
noise.
less stress, no mess. You feel me? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So today we got a dope topic, man. We're gonna be talking about man's mental health. You know what I'm saying? And I think this is something that can be talked about every day.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Not just not just, you know what I'm saying, because we're doing a podcast, but every day. What's the word? My homeboy Suave. What's the deal, boy? What's
Shout
good?
out my
What's
boy
good?
Suave.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Make sure
Y'all
y'all
go
tap in
follow
with
him.
bro. Make
Tap
sure
in
y'all
with
tap
him on
in with bro.
TikTok.
You know what I'm
On
saying?
TT.
You better have some tough skin. You come in there rocking with him. You know what I mean?
Oh, shit.
But yeah, you need that. I got one just like that too. Yeah.
Dropping the wallet.
Drop the wallet, you feel me? But no, we talk about man's mental health, man. It's definitely something that you know what I'm saying, that sometimes goes overlooked sometimes, you know what I'm
Man,
saying?
highly overlooked.
Sometimes think that, man be so, tough and strong that we forget that, you know what I'm saying, we got emotions the same way, you know what I'm saying, females got emotions, you know what I'm saying, same way kids got emotions, you know what I'm saying? We just deal with them differently, you know what I'm saying?
We deal with high expectations, you know.
Yes, indeed. Yes,
Yeah.
indeed. That's for sure. That's for sure. But before we get into the topic, man, we got some little word on the street, man. Some little hot topics that been going on,
Yes,
man. You know what I'm
sir.
saying?
Yes,
Shit that's
sir.
been going on in the world. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if y'all heard about this today, but Chris Bosh, you know what I'm saying, former NBA star, you know what I'm saying, woke up in a pool of blood.
That is wild.
Pool of his own blood, yo. Like, I don't know what was causing it, but he had left the league because he was dealing with blood clots.
Right,
You
right,
know what I'm
right.
saying? So with him dealing with the blood clots, you know what I'm saying, I'm figuring, you know what I'm saying, he was on those blood thinners or whatever, and he woke up hemorrhaging or whatever, you know what I'm saying, bleeding out his nose, his mouth, his eyes, his ears, whatever, you know what I'm saying, and it just kind of got bad for him. So one thing he mentioned in his interview, you know what I'm saying, was take action with your health. You know what I'm saying? A lot of us turn a blind eye to certain things we dealing with.
Yes,
You know, hey,
yes,
I got a
yes.
little blurry in the eye, I got a little shaky, you know what I'm saying? I don't feel the same, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
Go get yourself checked out, you know what I'm saying? It could mean you need to chill out, you know what I'm saying? Need to do some
Oh, for
things
sure.
and make it, you know what I'm saying, put yourself in a better way, you know what I'm saying? Go get yourself looked at. You feel me? I know I had a scare once before a couple years back, you know what I'm saying? I had to get myself checked out, you know what I'm saying? But I'm all good now, you know what I'm saying? So like I say, when you see them signs, you heed to them, you know what I mean?
You gotta
You
pay
know,
attention to your body.
yes, sir.
Your
Yes,
body gonna
indeed.
tell you what's going on before the doctor tell you. You just
Yeah.
gotta have your ear open, man. You gotta
Definitely.
pay attention.
Pay attention, you know
You
what
gotta
I'm
pay
saying? Yes,
attention.
indeed. Definitely pay attention to it. You know what I'm saying? So prayers go out to Chris Bosh and his family, man. Hope his health stays good and up and
But this is good, not to cut you off,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
this is a good example on how, black men often ignore symptoms and try to push through the pain
Yeah.
because of whatever we got going on, whether
Yeah.
it's the check or, whatever. We definitely be finding ways to push through.
Whether it's
So
work, whether it's, you know what I'm saying,
dealing with the kids
dealing with
or
the
showing up for the
kids,
kids, I want to say.
whatever to pay them bills, we will ignore our health to make sure all that stuff is taken care of. You know what I'm
Black
saying?
people don't take sick days.
Man, hell
You
no,
gotta
we
tell
don't.
us to go home.
You got to make us go home. We want that money. We got to get to it. You feel
Mr.
me?
Daniel, you don't look too good today.
No, I'm cool, bro. I'm cool. No, I'm cool.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm straight, man.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
you can
saying?
take
Give
the
me some
day off,
halls.
man.
You know what I'm saying?
You can take the day
I'm
off,
good,
man.
brother. I'm straight. You know what I'm saying? I ain't going home. You know what I'm
All right,
saying?
okay.
You got to suspend me.
Okay. But
Yeah,
that's
you
how
know,
it be though.
But that's how it be, you know what I'm saying? But especially black folks, we ain't trying to, you know what I'm saying, go to the crib, man. Like, do not send us to the crib at all.
Yes,
We
sir.
want to keep on making sure we
Get
do
our
what we gotta
money.
do. We gonna make sure we taking care of our responsibilities to the best of our ability. You know what I'm saying? I hope that if the music too loud, man, please let me know. Just want to make
cut it
sure
off
that
now.
we
I'll
got
cut it
everything
off.
good. You know what I'm saying, I kept it going in the background. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, while we talking until we, you know,
you can't even hear. Like that's why I was making sure.
True.
That's why I did what I did when I was. Let me see if it
Well,
sounds
I
like.
just cut
Now,
the
if
shit
it is
out.
a problem, it's still a test. We want to know what y'all think. Let us know if that music needs to go. Or you want to like it in the background. You know what I'm saying? Or if I should turn it down or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So let us know. In the end of the day, though, yeah. Let's keep Chris Bosh in our prayers, man, and make sure, you know what I'm saying, send him some positive energy his way. You know what I'm saying? Make sure his health is gonna be okay.
Yes, sir.
Next, outside of that, for word in the street,
My boy,
whining ass
man,
Keith Sweat.
Man, hey, I know everybody heard about the Teddy Riley and Keith Sweat situation.
Man.
If you in Chicago, you probably heard about it. But what you about to bring up, man? So can I get?
Go ahead, tell him about it, man. Tell him about it.
So for those that don't know, man, the infamous and the you know, I don't know how many hits this man that bought us.
Hits.
But Teddy Riley.
Whining hits.
Teddy Riley, if y'all was born coming up in the 90s and the early or the late 80s, I want to say, Teddy Riley was behind
Teddy Riley,
all
Keith
the
Sweat.
hits back in the day.
Yes, he was.
And there's a person, an artist, who so-called did not pay him for none of these hits. And who was that artist?
Keith Sweat.
Keith
Keith
Sweat.
Donald Sweat? Anthony's name Donald or something like that?
I don't know.
Douglas or whatever it is. I know the D. Keith D Sweat or whatever it is. But yeah, man, supposedly, you know what I'm saying, all them hits, you know what I'm saying, them whining songs that all the women used to like back in the day, they still get played to this day. Still get rotation.
Paid. I don't mind
all of that. Like, and the dude talking about that he ain't make no money off of it and you can't pay Teddy after all these years. You know, I understand Teddy didn't put a lot of work in, you know what I'm saying? He probably getting paid off for other things, whatever. But no, pay what you owe. You know what I'm saying? That man to put you on, put you in position, you know what I'm saying? Gave you some classics that we still listening to this day. And you ain't paid that man his money. Pay that man his money, man. Pay what you owe.
Wait, what he tell him?
He said, what he said?
He ain't get paid.
He say he ain't get paid nothing. That's a damn lie, man. That's hard for me. I don't believe that. I don't believe that.
Keith, come on. Hey.
Keith,
look at my face.
Keith.
No, bro.
We know you lying, fam. Yeah, you got paid, bro, just like everybody else got paid, man. You know what I'm saying? Just like the label got paid. Now, you might not get paid much, and probably wasn't a whole lot to go around at the time.
Right.
But you need to break his piece off, man, whatever it is. Man. And that might be even more equivalent now because you waited so long to pay him.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? So he might dig himself a bigger hole than what he needed to.
Right.
Also with Keith Sweat, why this man, the man in debt to everybody. He in debt to the IRS too.
Right.
Oh, like $35,000 in taxes that he ain't paid. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't hear about that one.
Hey, Google a motherfucker, I tell you that.
I ain't hear about that one.
Put all your business out there.
You everything.
Google a motherfucker, put all your little business out there for real. So that's what's going on with that dude, man. I don't know what's going on with Teddy and Keith, but I know you need to pay Teddy his little money, man. You might want to just go ahead and say
the Wi-Fi gonna do that too. But I'm gonna keep rolling. It's coming back in.
Did it do it like at this rate?
We can keep it rolling.
Okay, for sure.
Cause we back in here now, but
yeah, man.
The label got paid for sure. Somebody got paid.
Label definitely got paid.
We know Teddy Riley didn't get paid.
Teddy didn't get paid. That's the problem. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Jerica. Appreciate you sliding in. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate the Rose Broski. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate everybody tapping into the live, man, on TikTok. We all live on TikTok. We all live on YouTube. I was trying to get the OMP TikTok together. They have not approved me yet. So we still waiting on approval from TikTok, but we think we got it right now. So by next week, OMP TikTok that's where we'll be. We'll be on our page there. You know what I'm saying? The OMP YouTube though is live right now. So if y'all on YouTube want to check out the YouTube, we are there. Yeah, it's a little breakage right now, but we're gonna get it together. You know what I'm saying? We'll make sure we got all our stuff ducks in a row. But and then I am live on Guerrilla Media Group. So we got different platforms for y'all to check out if necessary. But the last thing we got for word on the street, man. I know y'all done heard about it. You know what I'm saying? T.I. and 50 little beef.
Yes, sir.
They beefing a little bit, you know what I'm saying? They got something going on that, you know what I'm saying? Maybe they might need to leave alone. Maybe T.I. might need to leave it alone.
Well, they might just go on to do the verses, get it over with.
Just go and do the verses, yeah. Go and get it together. I think that'll be a good verses. I think they both, you know what I'm saying? I think 50 got out the game as far as his music long enough, you know what I'm saying, to where T.I. can at least compete. Now, is he gonna win? I don't think so. I still think 50 got more hits. You know what I'm saying? But I think T.I. can compete with, you know what I'm saying, 50. He talking about he wanna go against. Is it? Where you see that at? Oh yeah, I do got a low quality down there. Just the Wi-Fi. We're gonna keep it rolling, man. I'm not even finna worry about it too much. You know what I'm saying? As far as I am chopped up over here on the Facebook. It look like on the TikTok a little bit, but we still rolling. We back green or whatever. But anyway, supposedly he's supposed to be doing the verses with
Record. That way we'll have it. Well, I got it. I'm recording.
Okay. Where do I do that at?
Right under start stream.
There we go. Okay, cool. Bet. So anyway, they are supposed to be do the verses with T.I. and Lil Wayne, I believe it is.
Yeah.
And to me, that's a slaughter. That's a slaughter. T.I. and Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne got so much, like, I don't think nobody can keep up with Lil Wayne as far as his music go.
No.
Deadass. I don't think nobody can do that, bro. No, period. You know what I'm saying? So shout out Lady Libra for jumping in. You know what I'm saying? That's 100. But I don't think nobody can even stand to him. But the biggest thing going on right now in the latest news between them two is that T.I. got he got a couple diss tracks, man. He going hard on 50.
He got like 2 or 3 of them,
I know it's at least 2, and then I think his son just did 1 too, right? So that's 3 altogether. That he got.
You seen the son doing push-ups, smoking the square?
Man,
come on, man.
I'm so sick of King, bro. I ain't gonna lie, because King trying to act like he this person that he ain't. It's really blowing me that you want to be this dude, man. You want to be this dude so damn bad, and it ain't working for you, bro. Like we know who your daddy is. We watched you grow up because he had you on TV the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
Where the rest of his kids at? They ain't wilding out like him. They stand in the background. You know what I'm saying? Doing whatever they doing.
Man, did you see the photos that 50 posted of Tiny Harris? He posted some unflattering photos.
I don't like to see Tiny. I don't like to see her face. I don't like to see her body.
Ooh.
I don't like to see Tiny, period.
Ooh.
And I'm going to say it, and I don't give a damn. He can not like it. That's his wife. He got to love it, not me. You know what I'm saying? Just like 50 ain't got to like it. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
and
right.
50, you know, everybody know 50
that's
is
your
troll.
wife.
That's your wife. I ain't got to like it. And if I can say what the hell I want to say, you mad? Then just scratch your ass, get glad. Ain't what you should say. You know what I'm saying? I'm good.
Miss Piggy.
Like, man, no. I think Miss Piggy prettier. I'm sorry.
Oh, Lord.
I think I go shoot my shot at Miss Piggy before I shoot my shot at Tiny. I'm sorry. Tiny looks bad. You know what I'm saying? But he love her. His son love her. You know what I'm saying? That's his mama.
They love her. That's their mama.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? What I'm saying is that, you know what I'm saying? We get why y'all upset. But the world don't give a damn about y'all feelings. The world feel the same way as they feel about Tiny.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? As we do. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, them tracks got
What's
out
called
right now.
The Right One and Lessons.
The Right One and Lessons,
Yeah.
right? So, why in one of the songs though, he talking about how 50 is an informant. You know what I'm saying? Of all people, you talking about somebody an informant, bro? T.I., you talking about somebody an informant?
You actually were.
You were literally in investigations and helping, aiding the police in investigating the.
Wait, didn't he have a whole campaign going on?
And then had a whole commercial.
He had a whole commercial.
Talking about, man, turn your guns in, and if you got any information about any crimes or whatever, you know what I'm saying, contact your local police officer, your police station.
Come on, T.I., you can't call this man.
And you calling this man an informant?
You can't do that one,
brother. Come on, bro. No, bro. You tripping. You tweaking hard, fam. No bullshit.
I respect you and I love your music.
Bro, but you
bugging. You bugging with that one.
You are bugging, bro. You are on public record doing that. Now, if 50 is too, let me know. I'm not sure if he is, if he ain't. You know what I'm saying? So let me know if he is, if he ain't. You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
My boy GQ Stu, man. Shout out Stu.
What's the word,
we gotta listen to Domani diss track. I ain't heard that one.
I ain't heard that one. Hold on.
We choppy over there, man. God
yeah,
damn,
man. It's a little choppy, man, with this.
The enemy is trying to stop us from going live today, man. There's been a lot of stuff going on.
They trying to slow us down today. Today ain't a good day for the Wi-Fi, man. Did I cut all that stuff over there? I might need to cut the TV off too and shut down some of the shit that's being pulled right now.
Maybe.
You know what I'm saying? But I'll do that in a minute, man. You know what I'm saying? But that's the word on the street, man. Like I say, don't say that. I don't want to say that about Chris Bosh. Prayers go up to Chris Bosh and his health, man. Him and his family. Keith Sweat quit bullshit and pay Teddy Riley.
Yeah,
Get
man.
that man his money.
For real.
You know what I'm saying? And T.I., don't be calling nobody on informants. And I say 50, you got to respond, bro. It's 2-3 tracks out about you.
Man,
right
go
now.
on and give us this month. At least give us the verses.
At least give us, you know what I'm saying, a reel or something on Instagram. You know what I'm saying? Something. You know, don't just not respond, bro. Like,
I want to see the verses.
I like to see the verses too. But anyway, the topic today is man's mental health, man. We talk about man's mental health. And like I say, it's typically something that goes unlooked a lot of different times. You know what I'm saying? They feel like man be so strong, man. And
GQ still, we heard you, bro. I don't know if you heard us the first time. We back. The connection to keep going in and out. But we definitely shouted you out, bro.
Definitely shout out GQ Stru. You know what I'm saying? We gonna check out that other track too. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? Often something that goes overlooked, man. You know what I'm saying? Like we definitely have feelings and things that we need to discuss ourselves, you know what I'm saying? Things that we hadn't, things that, you know what I'm saying, people turn off their ears to.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We done said it 20 different times, 20 million times about how we feeling and what we want, and you know what I'm saying, and what we dealing with or whatever. And sometimes motherfuckers just don't hear it. You know what I'm saying? They ain't paying attention. They you know what I'm saying? And then when it hit the fan, they act like, oh, you never said that, or you never heard. Oh, yes, I did. We've been talking about it, but you know what I'm saying? Y'all don't listen to it because when we start talking like that, it don't resonate to certain people because we supposed to be so strong and we supposed to be so tough and so, you know what I'm saying? Y'all put us on this pedestal and we put ourselves on this pedestal as well, and we oftentimes get overlooked. You know what I'm saying? And we don't know how to deal with it sometimes. Sometimes we get you know what I'm saying, wilding out. You feel me?
A lot of men don't know how to deal with it.
Yeah, because it ain't something we
raised on how to do. We are taught to bottle up our emotions and shake that shit off. Keep rolling with the punches or however you want to put it.
We're taught to be strong and how to provide by any means necessary. We're not taught how to feel and how to be, how to control our emotions and manage our emotions. You know what I'm saying? It's always, you need to figure it out. You need to be tougher. You know what I'm saying? Stop crying. You know what I'm saying? Stop being a bitch. You know what I'm saying? This, that, and the third. You know what I'm saying? But we also have to go through these motions too. And oftentimes we go through them by ourselves in the wrong ways. We either drinking, smoking, lashing out in the streets. You know what I'm saying? That's one of the bullet points. You know what I'm saying? How we lash out. And then, you know what I'm saying? Like, we get ignored, and then when it hit the fan and we don't know what to do, we lash out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We be like, man, listen, bro, you know what I'm saying? I'm not feeling, you know what I'm saying? I'm not feeling feeling well today. You know what I'm saying? But as soon as somebody say something like that, man, you tweaking, bro. You know what I'm saying? You tripping.
Right.
Stop being a bitch and this, that, and the third. Like, damn, why I gotta be all of that? Because I'm feeling some kind of way. You know what I'm saying? And now we sit there and we bottle it up. And as soon as somebody, you know what I'm saying, start wilding out on us, it's up. You know what I'm saying? Now we fighting, now we scrapping, now we doing things we would never do. You know what I'm saying? Putting our hands on women, putting our hands on our family, putting our hands on our friends.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Literally, some of us literally start acting like bitches. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? We've been dealing with some stuff. Our girl ain't, you know what I'm saying, paying attention to it or whatever. And now we spazzing out on them. We want to motherfucking get on the internet and start talking shit. We want to motherfucking, bust they windows like bitches and shit. Slash they tires like hoes. You know what I'm saying? Scratch they cob like pussies and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like we start acting out of the normal. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like man can be more man can act like man better if we could express ourselves in a more healthier way.
That's why you see nowadays a lot of men coming together and they creating these safe spaces and they creating these different bonds and brotherhoods and places for each other to just to be able to have that outlet.
Yeah.
It's not a lot of them, but there are different groups out here that's actually doing it. One in Chicago that's real big is the Unity Movement.
The Unity Movement. That's what's bro name?
Don't give me the lioness name. I can't remember right now.
Hold on, you sent it to me. I'm gonna tell you right now. Good brother.
There's a lot of brothers that's linked up with it, but I forget the guy's name who organized it. Shout out to the Unity Movement.
Yes, Young Will.
Yeah, well, Young Will is like he part of the movement. He's a videographer, but there's another guy. He's with the Nation of Islam.
Okay.
I want to say Golden Child.
Golden Child. Okay.
If I'm not incorrect with that,
Hmm.
but he's kind of like the face of the movement.
Okay. Okay.
But but that's what's needed. You
Yeah,
know
it
what I mean?
definitely is. It definitely
Something
is.
like that is needed.
Definitely, definitely. You know what I'm saying? We definitely need to, you know what I'm saying, do more talks on that, man. I mean, not only that, we just need to be there for each other a little bit more, man. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, I wanna definitely,
And stop going through stuff in silence.
yes, yes, definitely,
Reach out to your brother
definitely,
or whoever you confide in.
indeed.
Just reach out, man. You
Yeah.
don't know what's on the other end of that.
No, for real. I definitely want to shout out, you know what I'm saying, a couple brothers in particular. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know, people who know me know what's up, you know what I'm saying? But a couple brothers I want to shout out in particular who definitely been paramount in you know what I'm saying, things that's in my life that's
going
been life
on.
right, you feel me?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? For one, I want to shout out my homeboy Lero, you know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah,
Definitely
shout out.
definitely
Yes,
been,
sir.
you know what I'm saying,
Shout
somebody
myself out.
yes indeed, yes indeed. Definitely want to shout him out. He's been somebody that, you know what I'm saying, I've been able to chat with, you know what I'm saying? And it ain't always about what the hell I got going on, just period, but
Just period,
just
yeah.
life or whatever, you know what I'm saying? We chop it about everything, you know what I'm saying?
And you likewise, you somebody
Yes,
I
indeed.
definitely
Yes,
reach
indeed.
out
I
to
appreciate
about
that, you know what
different
I'm saying?
things or just different stuff I'm dealing with, asking your opinion or
Yes,
your
sir.
take on things. So
Yes, sir.
you
Yes,
know,
sir. Another brother I want to highlight, my homeboy Lalo, man. You know what I'm saying? That brother, you know what I'm saying? Definitely, you know what I'm saying? We go to the gym, boy, and I can sit there and I can just say whatever the hell I want to say, you know what I'm saying? In the midst of him, you know what I'm saying, keeping me motivated or whatever, you know what I'm saying, trying to get myself together, you know what I'm saying? So shout out, bro, you know what I'm saying, for being one of those guys. Another brother, man, my homeboy Jason Williams. A lot of y'all know this brother, you know what I'm saying? Those who don't know, you know what I'm saying, y'all get with him. Havoc Fit, you know what I'm saying? Y'all look him up and see what he got going on.
You talking about Lero?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Y'all check out. Y'all look up Jason Williams, man. Good brother, especially if y'all need some insurance. You know what I'm saying? The rest of his
I ain't gonna lie, GQ, that's another
That's-
brother. That's another brother we
definitely-
can shout out.
definitely, we can definitely shout out GQ.
I don't know how
Stu.
many
Gary,
times, and I ain't even asked for it, but he came up with
Just-
some good information.
I'm talking
on
about-
something. Good advice on something like.
Let me say you one thing before I go continue. Gary has been one of them dudes.
I ain't want to use
You
your
ain't even
government.
got. I'ma say his government. I'ma say your government. I'ma say it anyway. No, but that brother is definitely. I ain't really had to say much a lot of times, and bro just dropped some gems. for you.
That's
Just
how
drop
he
some
is.
gems, and you be like,
He
"Oh,
just
you
be
right,
dropping
bro."
them.
And now we just dropping gems back and forth. And that's how it be. I'm talking about we putting jewels out there at the same,
Yeah.
and we ain't even try to do that. You know what I'm saying? We just sitting there chopping it up, just like when we did the Uno Bros. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Uno Bros. Shout out Shiesty, my homeboy Shiesty. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Definitely want to shout out Gary too. You know what I'm saying? Another brother, man. Jason
We
Williams,
appreciate
another
you,
brother.
bro. He said appreciate
Indeed,
the
brother.
love.
Indeed, yes, sir. Yes, sir. But Jason just recently reached out to me. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? Let me know like if it's anything I need on any level. You know what I'm saying? Hit him up. You know what I'm saying? And I've never been a burden to anybody, but just knowing that, and I know he probably like, you ain't no burden, but anyway, that's that's how I move. You know what I'm saying? I just say it like that, but. Just knowing that, you know what I'm saying, you got somebody in your corner that you can always, that'll reach out to you out the blue and just be like, hey, man, just checking on you, make sure you're good.
Yeah,
man, you know what I'm saying? I appreciate that so much, you know what I'm saying? And another one of my homies, man, one of my 30-year plus homies almost, you know what I'm saying? My homeboy, AG, LAG, you know what I'm saying? Aaron, you know what I'm saying? Aaron B, you know what I'm saying? That's another brother that's been super solid. Another brother that's been, you know what I'm saying, been there for me, you know what I'm saying, when I needed to chit chat. Always bring me back to down to life, you know what I'm saying? Always bring me back down, but also understand, you know what I'm saying, what I've been dealing with, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I know I just lagging. We got a bad signal. I'm not sure what's going on right now. I think there's too much stuff connected to the house right now, and
This the
just gotta
first.
deal with it right now.
We
It ain't never did
dealt
it this
with
much, so I think the kids, the girls upstairs probably got shit going on too. So
Okay.
next time I make sure I shut all they shit down. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. So shout out those people. I just wanted to make sure I shout them out because they definitely been people who have helped with my mental health. You know what I'm
Yes,
saying?
sir.
For
Yes,
sure.
sir.
You know what I'm saying? As far as men, you know what I'm saying? We talking about men at the moment. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, lashing out. You know what I'm saying? I know I've lashed out a couple times, you know what I'm saying, been upset, you know what I'm saying, and lashed out at my
I
kids
think
sometimes.
we all have.
You know what I'm saying?
So many situations.
At people, you know what I'm saying, just because I done been upset, you know what I'm saying, driving with my emotions or whatever. You ever had, you know what I'm saying, been in a situation like that where you done lashed out?
Driving angry.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know. That's
Been there
definitely something, yeah.
Got a lot of tickets from in the past from doing that.
I gotta say this. In the recent history, I gotta thank God for being in my corner, because there has been times when I have been in that mode and I done got in that car and got to drive, and I'm just
whipping through traffic.
And I am talking about recklessly, and I'm getting mad at other people because they in my way, and I'm like, hold on, bro, I'm tripping. It's me. Like, let me slow down. I'm driving with my emotions. I'm driving with my attitude. You know what I'm saying?
Now, you know what they say, the only one thing worse than driving mad is riding a bike mad.
What, like a motorcycle?
Yeah.
Oh, man. Look, you know, those who went to the wood with me or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Y'all know we didn't had brothers fall and women and some of our sisters fall to that motorcycle. That's one reason why, you know what I'm saying, I never really, you know, when I was younger, I always wanted a motorcycle. When I thought about it, I said, you know what, before I even became an adult, I had people that I know pass away on motorcycles. You know what I'm saying? So I always thought twice. You know what I'm saying? If I ever do get a bike, it's gonna be like a Harley. It's gonna be something that I can sit back and cruise with big wheel. I ain't worried about going fast. I'm trying to be seen type shit. You feel me?
Yeah.
So definitely gonna take my time when it comes to that bike. When it comes to that bike. And if I got someone, I'm not getting on no bike. If I'm upset, fuck my bike. I'm gonna get in the car.
Hell no.
If I gotta go pedal back out, but a lot of people do use their motorcycles as stress relievers. You know what I'm saying? Get on that bike and they go cruise or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Just don't drive angry.
Just don't be mad. You know what I'm saying? Calm down before you get on it.
You shouldn't do anything angry, man. While we talking about that.
Yeah, no, for real.
If you angry, you need to deal with that right then and there.
Indeed.
You don't know what might happen, man. You might harm yourself. You might harm somebody else. You know, you can't let your anger and your emotion get the best of you in that way.
Yeah. So it was other things I was thinking about too. You know what I'm saying? Things that, you know what I'm saying, causes drama in man's mental health. You know what I'm saying? Causes friction in man's mental health. You know what I'm saying? Causes to, you know, take a downward spiral. You know what I'm saying? Taking losses. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
Like, man don't like taking losses.
We
talking about it could be anything, bro. Like your job, your lady, your home, your family. You know what I'm saying? Your car. You know what I'm saying? You might have lost a jab. You know what I'm saying? I done lost a $700 jab. Damn. You know what I'm saying? You might have lost. You know what I'm saying? Your wallet. You know what I'm saying? Lost some money or whatever. Like, taking L's, bro, really fucks with a man's mental health, especially when it seems to be happening over and over, and it's hard to overcome it. You know what I'm saying?
Trust me, I know all about it.
Yeah, man. Yes.
I could be bouncing back from an L right now. Y'all wouldn't even know it.
You know what I'm saying? And that's the thing about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of us go through these situations where we taking these L's and we feel like, you know what I'm saying, we going through these situations and, you know, we don't show it.
Yeah.
We don't talk about it. Or we either then been through it, now we come back on it, and a lot of us be so humble, you know what I'm saying, we don't even want to speak on it at all because we don't want it to happen again. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times when we come out them slumps, man, you know what I'm saying, from taking them L's, taking them losses, we got to pat ourselves on the back. You know what I'm saying? We got to be like, hey, man, good job. You know what I'm saying? You came up out of that bullshit. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? So when you have them, when we take them L's, man, and we come up out of them, don't be scared to talk about it and pat yourself on the back and be like, hey, man, I was down, yo. I was down and I was messed up, you know what I'm saying? And now I'm good, you know what I'm saying? Now I'm better, you know what I'm saying? So definitely keep that in mind for those listening and whatever, man, those who dealing with those things and those who came up out of them holes, you know what I'm saying? Came up out of them jams. Let's see, we got a comment. Chrissy Lee says, men are taught to suppress what they feel, but emotionally, honestly, is strength. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's a fact. Man are definitely taught to suppress what they feel. You know what I'm saying? It is a strength in a way. You know what I'm saying? We do take that and flip it. So, like, the stuff that we dealing with, the stuff that we suppress, we do turn into a strength. You know what I'm saying? And some of us can't turn it into strength. That's when, I guess, you know what I'm saying, those lash out. those other people can't do that. You know what I'm saying? Start, you know what I'm saying? Don't know how to deal with the L's that they are taking. You know what I'm saying? So, shout out Chrissy for the comment or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And for understanding, man.
Oh yeah, shout out
yes,
for that
indeed.
comment. Yes.
It definitely is something that when we hear from y'all, man, it to at least for me, it means so much more coming from, you know what I'm saying, our female counterparts who actually understand it, who can feel it, you know what I'm saying, who know the type of stresses that we deal with and that we be in, you know what I'm saying. So I appreciate that, you know what I'm saying, and understanding that situation, you know what I'm saying. So yeah, you know what I'm saying, and like I'm saying, like a lot of us have come out of that situation, our situations, and don't talk about it. So put your testimonies out there. You know what I'm saying. Talk about what you've been through and what you're going through and how it's better for you now.
Know who it might help.
Yeah, facts. You know what I'm saying. Exactly. Somebody else might be like, "Hey, your story helped me get through my situation."
Yep.
You know what I'm saying. Me knowing, hearing how you came through your shit helped me with my shit. You feel me? So definitely don't be scared to talk about what you got going on. Don't be scared to talk about, you know what I'm saying, your shortcomings and your come ups. You know what I'm saying? I'm lagging again over here on TikTok. I probably might be doing the same thing on it's probably doing it at the same time too. Yeah. So next time I make sure I shut everything down before I get started. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully y'all can still hear what I'm saying. If y'all can't see what I'm saying, hopefully that is the case. What I will do is if I do open panels, I'm gonna switch over to my phone. If I do open panels, that way. I don't know, yeah, because I don't know if this thing is like I'm back up, but I don't want to start panels and then, you know what I'm saying, we can't get anything started. But appreciate y'all who are still here rocking with me and dealing with the lag and whatever, so I appreciate it. Chrissy also says, struggle to identify what they're feeling. Yes, facts. A lot of us don't even know what it is we dealing with. Or what it is we just feeling.
Going through. We think we coping through it.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm just feeling some kind of way. This, that, and the third. You know what I'm saying? Like, definitely. You know what I'm saying? Many hearing things like, man up, don't cry. Over time, they may. Yeah, facts. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, definitely. And okay, read the first part first. Okay, so many men grow up hearing things like "man up" or "don't cry," and over time, they may struggle to identify what they feeling. Facts. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, if they crying, you know what I'm saying, they feeling some kind of way, they don't even know what it is they got going on. Like I'm crying for I'm crying for this, I'm crying for that. You know what I'm saying? But it ain't really that. You know what I'm saying?
Hopefully you know why you crying.
Sometimes, you know what, bro? Look, I'm gonna speak on it, bro. It's been many times, bro, because I'm the type of dude, especially some years back, bro. It was so many deaths in my family, bro. I'm talking about between friends and family. You know what I'm saying? It was so many within like a year. You know what I'm saying? Like from when my grandma passed, you know what I'm saying, up into that following summer. I probably had 6 or 7 homeboys and family members pass within that span. And it got so bad, bro. I got so numb. I couldn't even I couldn't cry, bro. I couldn't figure it. I don't know. I didn't know what I was dealing with because I didn't have the emotion.
I had a similar experience of just losing people in the same, time frame.
Yeah.
And it was a lot. I'm talking about family and friends.
Yeah.
Like you say, and I remember sitting at the funeral, and I'm like, I just couldn't. I can't remember exactly which funeral I was at, but I just remember being at a loved one's funeral, and I ain't have it in me. You know what I mean? I didn't.
Yeah, man.
I was so sad. I was hurt. I didn't. Like you say, you was numb. You know what I mean? The feelings, they was there, but they wasn't there. You know what I mean?
For real. I definitely understand it, man. Like, that's a real thing. Like, and I'm going through those motions, bro. And I'm dealing with things I didn't really know I was dealing with. Like, I'll be in the car, bro, and in a typically good mood, right? And I'm trying to take my time because I want this to stop lagging first. You know what I'm saying? Before, you know what I'm saying, I get further into this. But hopefully this thing will pop back up in a second. Like how I'm at 12, it's coming back up now. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, how am I in this mode, you know what I'm saying, not knowing how I'm feeling, you know what I'm saying? Like, so I'll be in the car driving, bro, in a typical good mood, listening to music, and now all of a sudden I just start balling, bro, out the blue for no reason. Like I ain't mad, I ain't upset, I'm having a good day. You know what I'm saying? But all of a sudden, boom, here we go. You know what I'm saying? I'm breaking down for no reason. You know what I'm saying? Be at the crib, just chilling. I might be playing the game, watching TV. Might be in front of the computer doing some work or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And nigga just break down, bro. You know what I'm saying? And don't even understand why. So I attribute it to things that I wasn't able to, you know what I'm saying, deal with at the time the right way. You know what I'm saying? Losses. You know what I'm saying? Deaths. You know what I'm saying?
Just a cycle of just having those emotions
Yes, indeed.
bottled up and just not out letting them out.
Yes, indeed.
So,
Yes,
I
indeed.
definitely feel
You know, so that I think that plays a major role, man, when you don't know how to deal with those things or couldn't deal with them at the time, and now all of a sudden, you know what I'm saying, they start to busting out. They pop out on you. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I will, you know what I'm saying, be one to mention that I was one of them people that
Gary said that's why as men we need therapy.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And you ain't always got to go to pay no therapist or whatever. Therapy starts with your family, starts with your peoples. You know what I'm saying? Start with the people around you. You know what I'm saying? Start with your homeboys. You know what I'm saying? Y'all get up, man. Hey, man, we gonna come out of the crib. You know what I'm saying? I'm a motherfucking, you know what I'm saying? Grab a bottle, put something on the grill. We gonna blow a little something, have a cigar, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Right. And we gonna talk about chop it up for real. Like, and then ask your homeboy, hey, man, how things going for you? You know what I'm saying? How's life for you right now, man? What's going on with you? You all good? You know what I'm saying? Bring that up to your friends. You know what I'm saying? Bring that up. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of times, you know what I'm saying, we don't know how to deal with these things. You know what I'm saying? But enough about that. Before I get into the last bullet point, I want to switch my battery out. So give me 1 second, y'all. I'm gonna switch the battery out and I'll be right back.
We're gonna pause everything. Mute your mic. Mute your mic.
To it. All right, all right. I hope we back. Let me see. I might have to refresh.
Just went back out.
Might have to refresh here. Let me see. We on medias. Capture device. Okay. We gonna hit this one with the webcam. Okay. So that might be coming through now. Then we're going to switch back to this one. Okay. Let's close that one. I don't know. This one not coming back. I might have to close it and bring it back. So give us 1 second, y'all. Let's
he over there getting it together, man.
Yeah, that's why I hate this battery situation. I always got to deal with a battery. You feel me?
We having these technical issues. It's like we pushing through. Look, we doing men's mental health right now.
Nah, right now, dead ass. Definitely doing man's mental health right now. Video capture device. Boom. Bow. So now we back. We're gonna close that one. Oh no, we're gonna open that one. Close this one. Stretch him out.
He over there getting it together, y'all. Today's topic, men's mental health. I'm just talking right now because we keep going in and out.
I know, man. There we go. And let me put my image back up here. All right, there we go. So we back. We good. We good. We good.
You got some bars. You got
I got 2 bars. We're back green now. So, but yeah. So the last bullet point I had was men feeling inferior. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of times, you know what I'm saying, we'll be taking these L's. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? We'll be going through these things and making us lash out. Now we feeling like, you know what I'm saying? Now I'm acting like this, that, and the third or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I'm not acting like myself, and we start feeling inferior. You know what I'm saying? We start feeling like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't worth it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't the man I thought I was, the person I thought I was. You know what I'm saying? Like, we start putting ourselves in these funks, man. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna be one to say the shit ain't true. All right. Don't be sitting there thinking, you know what I'm saying, you not as good as you are. You're not worth it, you know what I'm saying, because you are. A lot of times we go through these things and we start thinking that we ain't that nigga. You are. You know what I'm saying? You that motherfucker. You feel me? And don't never forget that shit. Don't feel less of yourself because of the things you're dealing with at the moment. You know what I'm saying?
Nothing should make you feel less of yourself.
Period. You know what I'm saying? So always remember that. You know what I'm saying?
You gave it your all. You
Yes,
did what you
indeed.
can. You put forth the effort. Unless you just gave up and you ain't trying
Yes,
to do
indeed.
nothing.
Nah,
and
that's
make
one
no
thing we can't
change,
do. We can't give up, nah.
You know,
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, I can't speak for you, but you out here getting up every day, going to work or doing what you need to do, putting in the work. I should say.
Yeah.
You never feel left less of yourself.
Yeah, definitely. Has it been the time you ever felt inferior?
I mean, I ain't gonna say inferior, but I've felt down on myself because of, like you say, taking L's.
Yeah.
And I'm not that I felt inferior. I just felt like I couldn't catch a beat.
Right.
You know what I mean? And I don't want to say that's the same as feeling inferior. I just was feeling that, feeling like wasn't nothing going in my favor.
Right.
Night. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, with those things not going in your favor, have you ever felt like, you know what I'm saying, less than what you was? Like, maybe I'm not good enough to be doing what I'm trying to do.
No,
things
I
ain't
never.
going right.
Yeah,
Maybe I should be trying to do what I'm trying to do. Maybe I should switch it up.
Now that I probably, let me change my approach and nothing like that. But as far like feeling lesser than the man that I am, I can't really say I had too much of those. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I said, I probably felt down about some shit, was kicking my ass.
Yeah.
You know what, you mother Larry, you need to get this shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I've had a lot of those.
That's good though, because that's something I do. Like yesterday, for instance, you know what I'm saying? I got up and you know what I'm saying, I said, you know what, I need to do something. Like,
right.
So I looked over at my shoes or whatever. I said, you know what, I'm sneaker plug, clean shoes, buy, sell, trade, restore, all of that. I said, let me start cleaning my shoes.
Right.
And then once I got them set up or whatever, you know what I'm saying, I came and got in front of my computer or whatever, you know what I'm saying. I said, let me mess with some of this footage. Yeah, I don't care if it's old or not. Let me start messing with some of this footage. You know what I'm saying. Sometimes you gotta talk shit to yourself. Nigga, get up and go do it.
You gotta talk that shit to yourself, whether it's to you talking to yourself, looking in the mirror, however you do it. You gotta. If ain't nobody gonna put the battery on your back, who will?
Be more critical than the world will be critical to you. Because if you critical to yourself, you know what I'm saying, as hard as the world is critical on you, you might find yourself being more successful and have more things going for you than what you think, because you forcing yourself. You know what I'm saying? It's you versus you type shit. You feel me? And you don't want to lose to yourself. You damn sure don't want to lose nobody else, but if you lose to yourself, you tweaking, right? You don't want to that's exactly what I'm saying. You don't want to let yourself down, because that's exactly what you'll essentially be doing. You know what I'm saying? Letting yourself down. You know what I'm saying? And who wants to let themselves down? Who wants to be that dude that was like, man, I could have tried harder. Man, I should have did that. Because that's now, you know what I'm saying, you might find yourself feeling inferior about yourself. You know what I'm saying? So, it's a lot. It's a lot to it, man. It's a lot to it. Shout out to people who can self-evaluate.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying?
Self-reflection.
Yes, indeed. When you can look at what your situation and what you got going on and be like, hey, man, let me fix this, or hey, get your ass off your shoulders and, you know what I'm saying, go do something.
You went wrong and all that, or what steps you could have did differently. That's a superpower.
Indeed. I for one have definitely been in a situation where I felt like, man, things ain't going right. I'm pissed. I'm tired. You know what I'm saying? So, shout out for those who can get through that. You know what I'm saying? I'm you know what I'm saying, kind of just slow it down a little bit while this internet pop back up. You know what I'm saying? Got a slight lag in it. You know You know what I'm saying? Before we get to the next part, we probably just want to go ahead and start wrapping it up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If you want to. I don't know if it's anybody else watching right now who have anything else they want to say as far as mental health, and any females watching right now. Like, it ain't just about man's mental health. We just highlighting that. We talking about mental health as a whole. In honesty, all honesty, you know what I'm saying? We just talking about how man seem to.
We only can give a man's perspective.
Yeah, I mean,
It's
yeah,
only 2 men,
I'm not a woman, so I can't
Right.
give you from a woman's perspective. You know what I'm saying? But I know women and kids too definitely have, you know what I'm saying, to deal with aspects of mental health. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's, you know what I'm saying, school. You know what I'm saying? So at one point I wanted to be a teacher, bro. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to be a teacher. Or a school psychologist, because the school psychologist. Yeah, I know. Yeah. That's why I brought it up.
Not just IMS. I'm talking about in the actual elementary school.
Yeah, facts. That's why I brought it up. You know what I'm saying? So what did you do in school?
So I was like a paraprofessional. So what that is a teacher's aide. I used to go in. When I first got there, I was going from class to class, and then I finally got set into one classroom where I was just the assistant teacher in that classroom. But I also had like my own duty. So I had my own reading group, the kids that I had to work with. I had one kid, he was a special needs, and I was like his, that one kid that got the teacher to go everywhere.
Yeah.
I was that for him.
Okay.
Little Hispanic kid, I don't want to say his name, but but yeah, I used to do that. And it was decent, man. I worked in a district that I lived in that district. I went to high school in that district. You know what I mean? A lot of them kids, I knew their parents or big brothers, or I knew their family. Yeah. A lot of the kids probably stayed on my block. You know what I mean? So it was different for me. I ain't gonna lie. It was fulfilling. I'm gonna say that. It was fulfilling. Every day was interesting. The kids was interesting. They were smart. The kid I worked with, he had autism. Okay. And he was smart as hell. Smart as hell. How I used to work with him.
Autism don't look the same for everybody.
Man, he was smart. He just, he had some social cues that he was missing. But other than that, like, I used to act like I basically didn't know how to do the work. And I would make him show me how to do it. On like, I give him a paper, but he gonna show me on my paper, and then I just make him, make sure all the answers is correct, which they was, because he's showing me. Yeah, you know what I mean. The teacher used to let him teach the class sometimes. Like, it's real cool, man.
Yeah, that's what's up. Yeah, so like I said, I wanted to be a teacher. You know what I'm saying? And I think it's certain levels of education that are, like, to me in my eyes, are a little more important, a little more paramount to make sure you're the best teacher that you can be in these moments. You know what I'm saying? In adolescence. You know what I'm saying? So for one is kindergarten. You know what I'm saying? When the kids just now learning to learn for real. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So
you know what I'm saying? Get them on that right track.
I taught from pre-K all the way to 8th grade.
Okay, so there we go. You know what I'm saying? As far as kindergarten, you know what I'm saying? I think that's like the first level of kids understanding, like, hey, I'm in school and I need to learn. You know what I'm saying? You set that foundation for them to kind of keep flowing. You know what I'm saying? Doing a little lag again. I'm going to hold fast because I don't know if they can hear. If they can hear, that'd be good. But I don't know if they can hear as well while I'm lagging. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to give it a hot second before I continue and let this pop back up or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But in the meantime, I'll keep talking about the kindergarten part before I go past that. But kindergarten is definitely one of those levels of education that, you know what I'm saying, you want to be a good teacher. You want to be that teacher that the parents love, that the kids love. You know what I'm saying? They so impressionable at that time. You know what I'm saying? One of the main points of school life where they are just super impressionable. You know what I'm saying?
They soaking everything up like a sponge.
Soaking it up like a sponge, man. Soaking it up like a sponge. You know, so shout out to all the kindergarten teachers. Anybody who kindergarten teachers, you know what I'm saying? Shout out them. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all are very, very important. Not to take away from any other grades and any other levels of education, but you kindergarten teachers are definitely important. Definitely, you know what I'm saying, paramount in kids' lives. You know what I'm saying? It's keep flipping or whatever. Yeah, I got to figure out what's going on upstairs. You know what I'm saying? I know it's got to be something else going on up there that's got this messed up or whatever, but we're going to figure it out. But yeah, shout out to all the kindergarten teachers. You know what I'm saying? Y'all are uber important. You know what I'm saying? You guys definitely, you know what I'm saying, set that foundation, set that bar for the kids to try to keep, you know what I'm saying, at that level. You know what I'm saying? But like you said, 8th grade. 8th grade is another one. To me, that's just before you getting into your young adult life. Too. You know what I'm saying? Well, I mentioned 8th grade only because you go from 8th grade to high school. You know what I'm saying? So you
some schools got junior high and then.
Well, junior high. Well, so when I did junior high was 6th grade to 8th grade.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So when I moved to the burbs, you know what I'm saying, that was the first time I ever seen a junior high. You know what I'm saying? That was from 7th grade, 6th to 8th grade. That was junior high, right? You know what I'm saying? So to me, 8th grade is that point right before you get into that young adult life. You know what I'm saying? Right before you get into that. So if you can lay that next base foundation for those kids coming from 8th grade into high school, if you can teach them and show them, you know what I'm saying, that here we go, going the hell out of me. I ain't gonna stop.
It's grinding my gears.
Yeah, it's grinding my gears.
Walk up, right?
Yeah, no doubt. Yeah. But I'm gonna give it a second to see if we can get back to it. See if we can let this thing pop back up, because it's definitely another level of education I want to speak on. You know what I'm saying? And I want to make sure I'm being heard, because I don't know if I can hear me while it's choppy like that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm definitely not dealing with this next time. But whatever's going on upstairs getting shut down, because I know they probably got something extra going on. Baby or something probably got her little game going. But anyway, but yeah, 8th grade is another one, because you know you're teaching young adults at that point. You know what I'm saying? Teaching them how to go into young adulthood, and you really got to let them know what they're gonna be facing when they get to high school. It's a whole nother ball game. And then after that, you only got 4 years before you considered an adult. You know what I'm saying? Now you out of high school, 17, 18 years old. You considered an adult almost at that point. You know what I'm saying? At least a younger adult. You know what I'm saying? You ain't 21 yet, but you know, a lot of us grow up built different, looking different, beards, bodies, and everything else. And when you go into them streets, they looking at you like you or an adult. They're not gonna look at you and be like, oh, well, he's just a kid, she's just a kid. No, you are an adult at this point, and the world gonna treat you as such. You know what I'm saying? You may not be able to do adult type things right away, or you know what I'm saying, still some restrictions you may have, but you are to the world considered an adult. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to the freshmen, the 9th grade, the 8th grade teachers or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Because you helping them become those men and women that they're going to need to be, you know what I'm saying, in the future. Shout out to any one of the high school grades, 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th, because y'all are helping older adults, young adults too.
The teachers.
I'm talking about teachers, yeah. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about teachers. Shout out to them, because y'all are the other ones.
You was talking about the students there. I'm like,
no. I'm saying the students
have. I got you.
I'm talking about what they go through. You know what I'm saying? What going through that transitional period between 8th grade and the end of their high school period. So really from 8th grade to 12th grade, like all y'all that's teaching in them grades, kindergarten, things like that, man, y'all are really important to our young youth in that future. You know what I'm saying? So just want to make sure I brought that up as far as that, man. We gonna go ahead and wrap it up, because we getting this lag and whatever, and I don't want to keep it lagging. I want to make sure we have it ended the proper way.
Oh, hold on, before we go.
Okay, we got some comments over there.
Yeah, we got comments over here. Tasia Pascal.
Okay, Tasia, what up, Tasia? TP3Z, what up?
Yeah, she say, I have a son, so it's very much needed.
Okay.
She said, as far as listening and getting advice about how black men handle mental health and self-soothing. Oh, yeah.
Yes, indeed. Yes, sir. I appreciate you tapping in, Tasia.
Oh, she said facts to something that we said, but I missed it. Sorry, Tasia, but we got you, baby.
Yeah, we definitely shout out Tasia, man. Shout out Tasia, you know what I'm saying? You know, I ain't gonna speak on that. Y'all let her speak on it if she want to, but you know what I'm saying. Y'all niggas out here that's be wilding out in the streets. You know what I'm saying. Want to go outside and lash out, however y'all want to lash out. You know what I'm saying. Y'all make sure we protecting our women, man. Leave our women alone. Lash out on yourself. Don't lash out on these women. Don't be lashing out on these kids. You know what I'm saying. Don't be lashing on nobody. You need to do that, man. Find a good outlet. Find a way to lash out properly, man. You know what I'm saying. Go yeah, you know, for real. You know what I'm saying? Go in there and get the 5-finger discount in the bathroom you got to. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You feel me? It'll calm you down a little bit. You know what I mean? Go play the game. Go get on Grand Theft Auto.
I promise.
And do what you want to do in real life on there. You know what I'm saying? Just run through that mog and blow some shit up. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Anyway, I appreciate everybody. We appreciate everybody, man, coming through and tapping in with us, man. Like I say, y'all the OMP MVPs. That's what we like to say, right?
Yes, sir.
OMP MVPs.
Y'all, I've been
it's
up
all good.
Since 6 this morning.
Bro, definitely had a long
I've been
day.
ripping and running. I'm tired. I'm just trying to keep it together for y'all. Look,
yes,
I'm pushing through some stuff right now.
Yes, indeed. I'm laughing, but I'm.
And I don't mean on some mental health.
Hey, we ain't talking about mental health.
I'm just talking about being tired.
You know what I'm saying? But that's why I'm laughing at it, because it ain't mental health. You know what I'm saying? But appreciate everybody coming back, man. Popping in. My weekly viewers, man. Everybody that popping in and come in and talk to us, man. We definitely appreciate
everybody
you.
That hit us up in the comments.
Everybody in the comments on the Facebook, man. On bro Facebook.
I check the YouTube.
You know,
excuse me for yawning again.
YouTube, all of that, man. We gonna get this all the way solidified, and once we do, we gonna be going live on multiple platforms. It won't just be 2. We gonna make sure we get it set up so we can go on a few different platforms at one time. You know what I'm saying? Instagram, Facebook, both our Facebooks, both our Instagrams, you know what I'm saying, one of the OMP, you know what I'm saying, outlets. You know, we're going to make sure we get that together the proper way. So we appreciate y'all, man. Shout out to the OMP MVPs. All of y'all. What we say? All the OMP MVPs. Anybody who's tapped that screen. Anybody who came through and said, hey. Anybody who just, you know what I'm saying, commented. Anybody who just flew through. Oh, that's bro them. All right, and then kept it pushing. We appreciate y'all too. Anybody hit that tap, you know what I'm saying, tapping that screen, hitting the likes. You know what I'm saying? We appreciate all of y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? So, with that being said, hey, we out, man. Appreciate y'all.
Peace.
OMP 100.